Thanks, Beatrice. Hi all, I'm Luke Smith, the Regional Account Director at Barracuda MSP. We just wanted to cover off a few things today just to give you a bit of an idea about what we like to do. So at Barracuda MSP, we partner with IT service providers to help them deliver enterprise-grade security solutions to keep their customer security journey safe. I relish the opportunity of working with our partners. It's a great opportunity to help them transform their business with Barracuda MSP and our innovative security solutions to be able to offer more services to their customers and drive revenue and engagement within that base. Our research shows that managed service providers are now looking for an RMM tool that can help build and continuously improve the security postures for both their own companies and their clients' businesses. We believe security assessments are among the most valuable resources, which we'll cover in the webinar today. And it's a service that Barracuda RMM alone offers, which allows you to constantly monitor for existing and emerging vulnerabilities and maintain a strong cybersecurity defense for you and your customers. As I've mentioned, feel free to have a chat with us and discover how we can help you to create service offerings that are easy for your clients to buy, deploy, and use. We've got some great tools that help you deliver these services profitably, and we've got reporting and many other features that allow you to demonstrate to your customers the value that you do offer. So for everybody on the call today, I also want to announce that we have some special deals on our RMM solutions for all of you. So don't forget to book a session with our sales team after this session today, and we can start a discussion and share this pricing with you. On that note, thank you very much. I'll hand over to Matt now, who'll start the presentation on our RMM tool, and looking forward to speaking to you all very soon.
Thank you, Beatrice, and thank you everyone for joining today. So what's in store for the next 30 minutes? We're going to go through how to secure your customers with our built-in security assessment feature. We'll automate service delivery to quickly onboard new customers and apply central policies and alerts, along with many more features. Therefore, reducing operational costs by delivering remote monitoring, networking, management, and security services. And then finally, we'll go through the features of the no hands upgrade from your RMM platform, leveraging our new RMM migration service. We know that the most successful managed service providers are security-centric MSPs. These are MSPs that are providing a comprehensive managed security service offering for their customers, whilst simultaneously growing their business opportunities off the back of security. In today's session, we're going to talk about how assessments are being made to use the security-centric MSP to identify and address risks, enable and educate those customers on your customer base, and then at the same time to illustrate the value and make it a habit of conducting these security assessments over time, so we know which way that is trending in terms of their security posture. A security-centric MSP applies a security lens on their internal operations, their service delivery processes, and comprehensive multi-layered security offerings that ensures their customers and their businesses are protected against heightened cyber security the heightened security threat landscape. A security-centric MSP provides continuous evaluation of their customers' security posture, proactively addressing security gaps, and provide protection to data, devices, and employees of their customers. They must create a repeatable process that allows them to review security, continuously assess the security posture of both their clients and themselves, address any security gaps discovered during the security assessment, and apply multi-layered security services. Finally, to document all those changes in that repeatable process of review, assess, address, and protect. So, how to start your security-centric transformation with Barracuda RMM. A security-centric RMM has a built-in security assessment to look at multiple layers of security and also recover data seamlessly in the event of an attack. Here we have an overview of the Barracuda RMM infrastructure or ecosystem. You would have at the top here a Barracuda RMM on-site manager that reports to the service center where you would manage your customers. We also have a remote device manager that can phone home directly to that security center. The on-site manager, as you can see here, will pull in information from printers, network devices, and physical servers, along with virtual and on-premise apps and cloud apps as well, to then have that one pane of glass to ensure that you have your eye on every single component of your customer's infrastructure. Now onto additional security services. We do have an automated third-party patch management called Advanced Software Management, which has thousands of software updates and patches for over 100 vendors to automate and reduce vulnerabilities from third-party apps. Managed antivirus, so you can deploy, monitor, and manage a multi-layered antivirus from Barracuda RMM to protect your customers' employees, networks, and devices, with centralized reporting from Barracuda RMM. Barracuda Content Shield is a web security service deployed to monitor and manage Barracuda Content Shield, a cloud-managed and provisioned web security solution. It's robust content filtering, powered by Barracuda's extensive real-time threat intelligence to protect users on-site or remote from malicious sites and inappropriate content, along with file-based threats. And then finally, Intronis Backup to deploy, monitor, and manage that cloud-based backup from Barracuda RMM with centralized reporting produced by Barracuda RMM. So what are the benefits to the site security assessment? When running up on prospects, we present problem areas clear as day, allowing MSPs to report findings with just a few clicks. A clean dashboard, which I'll show you in a moment, will allow for quick review of results and with the impact and countermeasures for that particular result on that front end within the service center. We've got a historical trend reporting the comparisons of improving scores as an ongoing focus point. With dozens of audits, we are running against devices providing visibility on everything from a weak local domain password, a password history and complexity requirements, AV status, firewall status, missing patches, outdated third-party applications, weak wireless connection profiles, and many more. Custom security schemas allow you to tune that base for the MSP's requirements, and weighted average score within the system highlights the problem areas immediately, opening the door to discussions about your differentiated service offering. Now onto Barracuda NOC services and help desk services. You can see here that you've got Barracuda RMM for client A, B, and C with a mix of workstations, servers, network devices, and end users. With Barracuda NOC and help desk services, we help with the alerting, assets that are syncing backwards and forwards, round trip ticketing, and end-to-end communication, which gives you the ability to focus on other areas such as project work, and also fill a void where you would have perhaps a requirement where you would need to have a help desk staff member employed. we can then bring Barracuda Help Desk on board to alleviate that pressure amongst your other techs. And then also do your ticketing and remediation for NOC-based services centered around servers and network devices. Now onto a demo of the product. So you can see here, this is the site security assessment dashboard that I was talking to you about. We've got our weekly trends. We've got our different categories and scores which are weighted, and those weights are giving you a total weight score of 82% in this case. This can be sent as a report, as I'd mentioned. We can go through and have a look at the details. This here is saying that the UAC is disabled and that we should attend to that as quickly as possible. If we go to more details, we can then drill down onto these things that are of the highest impact to the lowest to then go through and then offer the remediation. We do give you here a countermeasure and also the impact of what that means for the end user or customer. We also have the devices that are at risk, so we can drill into those, and then we can see that this server has UAC disabled. We, as I'd mentioned, give you those countermeasures on how to fix that individual issue. We can also here look at the registry key that enables UAC. We can go through and use our remote tool inside Barracuda RMM to then enable this, if you so wish. As we go through, we have, as I mentioned, the advanced antivirus. We've got our advanced software management for those hundreds of different vendors that we can patch with thousands of updates. And we've got Windows patch management. That will then dictate the score that is presented here on the screen. If we go through to configuration, we've got service plans, services, and policies. They all roll up. So policies roll up into services, and those services then roll up into service plans. These individual service plans can be created and applied to different sites. And those sites will have, for instance, enhanced monitoring if they are under the proactive service plan. These service plans can be created to be using your own naming conventions as well. If we jump into enhanced monitoring, you can see that enhanced monitoring includes out-of-the-box, Cisco routers, Dell servers, ProCurve switches, Microsoft products of different types. And then we can go into Dell servers, for instance, and then we can see what monitors are happening to be monitored out of the box. It might be hard drive information or asset tags or DIM type information. You can see that out of the box, we have a wide variety of monitors that can be easily deployed to a site at a site level. If you have any further questions or want to go for a further demo on this, I'm happy to do so. So why Barracuda RMM? So if you're new to Barracuda RMM, we've got cloud or on-premise deployments. It's simple to deploy, as I'd mentioned, with those monitors and service plans. We've got hundreds of inbuilt monitors and alerts. There's an integrated remote control software. So you would be able to remotely control either ad hoc or unattended installs of the remote control system. We've got simple licensing. You can monitor, manage, report, and deliver from one platform. And we also give you onboarding assistance. If you're experienced with RMM, you can leverage the built-in security assessment that we've talked about, advanced software management. There's an agent or agentless option available, either having an on-site manager or having the device managers installed. We've got detailed reporting, and that reporting can also be piped into an OData provider such as Power BI. Licensed, obviously, to scale and grow. We've got that automation and remediation inbuilt, and the integrated security service delivery, along with our NOC and help desk services to help you get a boost where you need to in terms of resources inside your MSP. So what are the next steps for this? If you want to do a one-on-one demonstration, go for the Barracuda MSP.com/RMM demonstration, and then you'll be able to come through to me and we can get a demo lined up. If you're interested in upgrading without the hassle of migration, we've got our migration services document there. So if you go to RMM-migration-service from the barracuda-msp.com website, we can give you some more information there. And if you wanted to learn about any other products, you can register for one of our many webinars at /events. Thank you. And any questions?
Great. Thank you, Matt, for showing us the RMM solution. So right now is Q&A time. So if you have any question that you would like to ask Matt, please submit them in the Q&A panel and we'll go through them now. Matt, are you ready?
Yes, I am. And sorry, guys, for that technical glitch there with Zoom.
Yep. Let me just pull this up. And great. The first question is from Michael. Can we try the site security assessment?
Yeah, so as part of a trial setup, you can try that out for sure. My recommendation is have a separate site in Managed Workplace, in Barracuda RMM, formerly known as Managed Workplace. Old habits die hard. And you can run say a NUC on your client's site, then do the discovery, plug in their AD credentials and alike to gain that information. If it is a prospect, alternatively, you would just run it on a machine inside your customer's network. So there's two ways to do that. But yeah, if you need any more info on that, let me know. I'll chat soon.
Great, thank you, Matt. And the next question is from Ryan. Can you tell me more about your migration services?
Yeah, so if you follow that link there that I just mentioned previously, Beatrice might be able to get that up on the screen there. Migration services will be able to cover what you have got in your current RMM in terms of what alerts and remedies they are to be very similar, if not exactly the same. And we'll go through and effectively swap out the RMM for you from the incumbent to Barracuda RMM.
Awesome, thank you. And we actually have a couple of questions that are similar. So will my current antivirus work with Barracuda RMM?
Yeah, thanks, John. With that one, you can use another AV. It'll be a detectable AV. If there is any event IDs, we can track those and report on those, most certainly. So yeah, it does work. You don't have to have a vast AV, although it is very competitive in pricing because we have the buying power as Barracuda purchasing from Avast using Avast Pro Plus.
Right. Thank you. Let me see. The next question is from Adrian. He's wondering about our NFR process. Yeah.
So the NFR process, if we go through the demo is great. You want to try it out in the wild. We'll spin it up for you in our cloud instance here in Australia. It's out of AWS. I'll give you the login details and I'll take you through 4 sessions on setting it up and getting you familiarized with the interface, which to be honest, it is quite easy to navigate. So it's just a matter of just pointing out those features over those 4 sessions. And then usually partners are right to go. You can always reach out to me directly and we do have support as well.
Great, thank you, Matt. And we've got the last question from Tony. He's asking about pricing per
Unfortunately,
user.
I can't help. Yeah, so the pricing is per device. So you've got a device cost, and then separate to that, there is a Windows server cost. So just think of it as those two prices. With Avast, it's going to be a separate pricing. And then with the third-party patch management, it's going to be a separate pricing too, due to pricing constraints around the fact that we're leveraging third-party vendors. Where we can save a lot of cost is around the remote access bit of Barracuda RMM, where we replace a team viewer with remote access or a screen connect, because you would be just only paying for the devices that you're covering with the RMM, that you get the remote access as part and parcel with it. So we do save customers quite a lot of money instead of having two different vendors controlling remote access, and then one's controlling the RMM component.
Awesome, thank you, Matt. And so Tony will get one of our sales to give you more details on the pricing. Cool, let me just double check. I think, yep, that was the last question. So thank you everyone for your questions and taking your time to join us today. We do hope you learned something new. And as per usual, if you have any more questions, please feel free to reach out to the team. Our details are on the screen. So thank you, Matt, so much for taking your time to run us through the presentation. Have a lovely day and we'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.